Why clubbing as an autistic is a big waste of time. I'm going to be talking about how the club affects you as an autistic and why you shouldn't be going because of certain obvious reasons. But first I'll talk about my experiences with the club and how I've combated confidence, becoming more confident. And no, I'm not talking about alcohol. I'm not talking about having any alcohol because I actually don't drink any alcohol anymore. But I go to the club probably 1 to 3 times a year. Usually it's for a birthday. I'll only go out because one of my good mates is going out. They want me there. They want me to support them, which is great. Like, I can do that. I don't mind going out as long as it's not every week. I don't club religiously. I don't go every week. I wouldn't want to do that because it's just so overstimulating. There's so much going on. Socializing is horrible, and communication is just just horrible. It's just disgusting. And the other thing is your sleep gets so messed up. I just feel so tired at the moment. I don't feel like I'm bringing my best self to camera at the moment. I don't know if you can notice that on me at the moment, but I'm just very, very tired. So I wanted to speak about this today just so I can clarify things with autistic people and going to clubs, because I don't want you to have the same problems as what I have. Let's just talk about some of the indirect communication, because there's so much loud music going on, you can't concentrate. You can't have a conversation with anyone. It's not possible. Only if you go to the quiet spots. There are quiet spots in clubs and maybe outdoor sections that might be quiet where you can have a chat. But there is a lot of indirect communication, which is really difficult for autistic people, especially when you struggle to read body language and struggle to just make general connections with somebody, especially when they're drunk, because, well, I don't see a point in going out to socialize at a club because everyone is drunk. So all the things that you might test on people or say to people, or you get certain reactions out of them, well, it's all down the drain because they're drunk. So they're not actually themselves. So that's one reason why I don't like to go clubbing. I don't like going out, especially when people are drunk. It's just a waste of time as an autistic to be communicating to those people, and it will also make you confused because you'll be like, well, this person reacted like this. Well, why did he react like this? Well, you don't need to know that because it doesn't matter because he is drunk. So I think one biggest problem with that is with the confidence and the alcohol. Most people, they need to drink to get the confidence. But I'm happy to say that the other night when I went out to the club for a birthday, I was pretty confident and I didn't have the alcohol. I feel like that maybe it was the songs that came on, because compared to the last time I went out to town before then, I wasn't as confident. But that also could have been because of my social circle. I had 7 people around me that last Saturday, where compared to the last time I went out to town before that, I had 2 people, so 3 people. So I wasn't vibing as much. Why would you want to dance with random people? I don't find fun in that. I don't find it socializing. I don't find it satisfying. I think one of the biggest factors that contributes to me becoming more confident is me developing my self-character. It's made me more comfortable within myself, which has actually helped me in situations like that. I'll be posting a video on me just walking around the club. You might see that on one of my shorts sooner or later, but it's very hard because once you start to accept yourself more, once you start to become more confident, charismatic, and you feel better within yourself, you'll just become more generally confident. And I thought I'd talk about that today because that's probably been one of my biggest barriers, becoming more confident with myself. And that's probably a barrier you're trying to face. And that's why I wanted to talk about it, because I'm happy to help with that. I'm happy to try to resolve this, or help, or get you to become more of a confident individual, a more confident, capable autistic, because it's not authentic to be uncomfortable. It's not you. It doesn't make you feel good in any way. So I thought I'd talk about my experiences with, clubbing, and something that a lot of autistic people would struggle with. And I'm happy to say that I've really burnt that barrier down. I've burnt that bridge down where I can feel confident. If I need to, I can tap into that energy. I can feel good. I can have a good time with my friends too. And that's what we all want. We want to have that social connection. We want to have a good time. Even if it's somewhere where we might not like because of the flashing lights, and I get it, the flashing lights, all that sensory overload, it is a lot. It is a lot. And it could affect you. It affects me. But I've done a lot to try to not let it affect me. I've done a lot to somehow drown it out, block it out. I don't know how, but that's just my experience. Maybe because I've become more confident, so I can kind of tell myself to block it out. Pretty much, I think that's the end of this video, because there's not really much to talk about, going to a club as an autistic, because this isn't something you would probably do. This isn't something most autistics enjoy. The lights, the indirect communication, the people. It's just disgusting environment. Like, if it's not for you, I would just say avoid it at all costs. If you can avoid it. But if you have a moment where maybe you could go out, maybe you want to support a friend, but just make sure you let them know that how you feel, because obviously if you don't have a good friend that understands you, if you don't have a good friend that understands your sensory needs well, then they're not gonna be there to support you, especially in environments like going to a club, because that is a lot, as I've said. So what you can do instead is just avoid it. Avoid the club. So that's the end of the video. Hope you like this video. Like and subscribe. Subscribe to watch more educational content about autism and how to improve as an autistic. Anyway, thank you.